Oh, it is so good to hear that menu music again. It feels like I belong here now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back, at long last, to Darkwood. And honestly, it's only now that I'm starting to realize what a lasting impression this game has had on me. In the beginning of this series, I felt like a little lost lamb all alone in the woods. And by the end of it, I was being compared to like some kind of Polish Doom guy. This game was actually paced in a really cool way where, despite the fact that you were constantly getting better at surviving in these woods, it was constantly reminding you just how little you understand them. When the series ended, I did say that I'd be interested in coming back at some point to tie up loose ends. Unfortunately, doing so was put off because, well, I basically have to play through the entire game again. Well, now I am the farthest ahead on recording I've ever been in anticipation of a trip coming up next month. And I think I'm finally ready to go for this. Now, what does go for this mean? With the choices Darkwood forces you to make, I'm sure there's plenty of divergent paths and regrets that I would like to go back and revisit. But there's one in particular that I have been absolutely salivating at the thought of. I have unfinished business with the Wolfman. Let's play. There's our old profile, and here's our new one. Feels like being born again into a new life, still familiar with the old one. And here we are, in our old base. And with the Wolfman actually nowhere to be seen. In fact... I didn't know this. It seems like the layout is actually randomized. I think I remembered somebody mentioning this, but I hadn't actually seen it for myself. Okay, so some old tricks will still be relevant, but others will have to relearn. Now, ultimately, the survival mechanics are about settling into a routine that works for you, as well as being able to adapt in an acceptable manner. But after a brief teething period, I think I should be able to become as good of a killing machine as I ever was. Okay, there's a hole in the exterior wall. Whole lot of windows with one already barricaded. Yeah, there's our crafting bench. There's our oven. And there's our front door. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us, but we can at least get an early start on crafting our upgrades. Look at that inventory and health on the top left. I feel so weak and vulnerable. But of course, a lot of the combat does come down to muscle memory and doesn't really change. I'm sure there'll be a brief teething period, but I think with a little bit of practice, I should be able to get back into it. I have a lot of knowledge from the previous playthrough that I feel I can apply to this one. And I'm now remembering I never did figure out the combination to this chest. But basically, I have two main goals for this series, and basically, it's a hit list. I hated the Wolfman so much. He was responsible for so much evil, and I caused so much unnecessary suffering through him in the name of furthering my own benefits. But what I didn't realize until towards the end of the playthrough is that I was actually very wealthy. I could have spared so many more expenses. And so now, I'm going to be doing a lot of things without his help. And my ultimate goal is to kill him, as well as the bride. I haven't forgotten about her, and honestly, even though she never made another appearance, she terrorized the entire rest of my playthrough. Any moment, I was expecting her to come crashing through the door, demanding that I dance with her in the middle of the night. And I'm not just talking about in Darkwood. Also, I am testing out a brand new mic, so let me know what you think of that. I do have to probably play around with it a little bit, as I did with the previous one. Now that I've stepped off the property, I believe the timer begins. But I actually don't have a weapon. Hopefully I can... I don't remember what any of the crafting recipes are. Hopefully I'll be able to make myself a 2x4. I cannot. I need planks and nails. Okay, so until then, I can only fight with a torch. Oh, there are nails here. A photo of a road. Yeah, but of course now we know there is no road home. And so that means all I have to do is find some planks, and I believe to the northwest there should be a lumber yard, or at least a whole bunch of logs. There's going to be so many, like, grueling aspects of this game in the early game. It actually has a sort of reverse difficulty curve, where in the beginning you're basically prey. I mean, you just don't even have the basics, so you can't even, like, afford to be careful. That's the messed up thing. Yeah, I can't engage with that right now. All I have is a torch, and not much of a torch at that. I'm just gonna have to sneak around. Oh, log pile. Excellent. Okay, I pretty much just need to grab this stuff and get back home. No logs, though. We're not gonna have any gas for the saw, right? Unless there's already some in there. Maybe I should have done the prologue. I was trying to save time, but maybe we would have gotten some extra valuables from it. Alright, there is some fuel. And we're gonna need to get all we can. Yeah, not enough. Okay, we'll put all this stuff in here. And very first thing, we need a weapon. Put that there. And a bandage. Alright, now we'll want to get started on those abilities. So let's start crafting essence. And right now, that doesn't really do much for us besides make inventory space, but still worthwhile. Now the question is going to be, what's our most defensible position? And I'm kind of thinking it's going to be in the bedroom. We really have to prioritize early on which rooms we're going to board up. So I think we'll take the remainder of these, which we really, really need to get out there and find some gas, but it's that early game reverse difficulty curve. I don't know what we even have time to do. We have no way of knowing, without the watch, when the sun is going to set. Okay, I'm thinking we'll board up you. In front of the other thing, there's a bear trap. We can push this in front of the door. Use this window to climb through for now. Probably wait out in the corner next to the lamp. And then, well, I basically just wait to slap whatever crawls through in the back of the head. Okay, dodge. Okay, you made that really easy. In fact, easier than you would think. Nothing in here. Are you guys out here gonna let me grab this stuff? One would hope so, but I can hear you barking. Okay, let's backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. More stuff. What I really need is gas. Actually, do I even have enough to survive the night? I'm not sure. Now I've just gotta get in the back and start that generator as soon as night comes. The worst part about this is we don't actually know when it's night. How much fuel do we actually have? Enough for one night? Looks like it. Oh, this is so familiar. This is what it's like to be back in the saddle. I think I might have just heard something creeping around outside the window, but that's fine. That's fine. It's not getting a head smacking until it decides to crawl through. No, you don't. No, you do not, sir. And every once in a while, I just hear... not footsteps, but footstep, singular. right outside my window. And there is that familiar welcome sound. The sound of dawn breaking. Which means we've got only moments left until we can claim that we've survived our first night back. Nothing actually came to us, although it does certainly seem like there's been something right on the other side of this wall all night. And there we have it. Oh, this feels so cool in a nostalgic sort of way. But the breaking dawn always brings visitors, doesn't it? Yeah, let's just push this on through. There you are. You know what I'm after. Oh, I don't think you do. Yeah, this generator has very little left, and part of me really thinks I should buy some gas, but I'm also confident that I can find some out there. So if we have a look around, yep, there's your camp, actually much closer than you used to be. And I think if we head back to the burned houses, there's more to find. The underground entrance house should also have some stuff. I think there's plenty we can do right here. Tractor, which as we know contains lots of goodies, and gas right away. Perfect. Let's just barricade this here window. And I think the other one we'll probably just leave open for now, because I kind of feel like just having that bear trap is enough. Early on it's all about prioritizing, but we already have a wealth of materials. We can actually take some of these planks and use it to repair the well. And just like that, we've got our 1 free heal per day. This is advancing so much more quickly than it originally did. Ow! Yep, just wouldn't be Darkwood otherwise, would it? And behind here, that'll be our entrance. We have enough mushrooms now to level up for the first time. Yeah, I remember this place. And actually, if I remember correctly, I was attacked by a chomper last time I was here, when my light went out, so I may have to be ready to make a mad dash in the dark. Well, we can check this out. However, I don't think it's actually necessary for us in this playthrough. So dark, it is so dark, even with the torch. This game really knows how to utilize darkness in a 2D medium. Yep, it's in here. It's definitely in here. I can hear it crunching around, and when you can hear crunching, that's how you know it's actually a thing. Let us get out of here. And not return unless we have like a shotgun or something. There we go. And we can choose an ability. Now, last time I took Moth, and I never actually used it. I can heal myself by eating mushrooms. That's useful late game, but not so useful before then. Tell you what, let's use Moth. We'll use Moth because we can use that at night, right? Although Eagle Eye would be nice, I'm not sure just how much of an increase that is. But first we need to choose shadows. We found Brook. I'm not sure I remember this, but look, there's some weird masses on the ground. Oh wait, no, I think I do remember this. I was never actually fully able to push through here, but this is that entirely overgrown former house. With a full medium caliber magazine right here. Generator back here. I kind of wish you had the ability to siphon gas. I don't think you do. But I never really did figure out what the meaning of all this was. Nope! Ow. Okay, we can middle click, die. Okay, you made things a little bit more difficult for me. Oh no. I know what this is. This is my reception. And I'm not ready for that yet. I'm no longer afraid of it, but I know I'm not ready for it. Not until I get some decent gear. Another tractor. More fuel, and I believe this is stuff that I can give to Pietrek. Alright, I feel like I can take you. Come on. Dodge. Slap. And dodge. Slap. Nope. Yep. Slowly getting back into it. I'm just going to go ahead and sell you this medium caliber magazine since it doesn't really do anything for me right now. And right now, all I care about is building up reputation so I can buy that watch. I'll get a lot for surviving the next night, but also I can actually start hunting elk using bear traps. Here's that camp. And from what I remember, I cleared you out with a Molotov. There's some big dogs in there too, I think. So I'm going to need to upgrade my workbench. Yet another thing to work towards. Sucks to be you. Okay, so there's upgrade 1, which now enables us to make bear traps. Sell all this stuff to the Wolfman, except... And now we'll get the... not going to go for the watch right away. I'm actually going to wait and get the toolbox. This way, we can upgrade our workbench to level 3 right away. Yeah, and I think investing in ourselves early on is how we do this quickly and easily. It's how we save ourselves a lot of grief. I think my main problem on the first playthrough was that I was actually hurting myself by being cautious. I no longer fear death, and, well, now all I care about is killing him. End of night 2, we are already upgrading our bench, meaning we can now make Molotovs, which we can use to clear out that camp. And not to mention, they'll be instrumental in taking down the bride when the time comes. There we go into darkness, time to switch on the generator, and instead of healing with a bandage, here you go, Matthew, here I am, day 2, using abilities. And by standing next to this, we can actually do this inside. There's no reason to do it out in the open where we're in danger. And by standing in the electric light, we are given the gift of life. Oh, and there's even a visual and sound indicator to tell us that we're doing this. This, I think, will be a good investment to save us a lot of resources as far as healing goes. Yes? I actually do want to try answering it. I have no fear now. We have nothing to fear but things that knock on our door in the night. This isn't gonna last long, so we gotta make it quick. What do you want? And there it is. We invite you to a celebration behind the cornfield in the southern edge of the dry meadow. 7672. Well, there's our invite. And although we won't be going there right away, I am very much interested. Not until we get the next tier of melee weapon anyway, but of course, I don't intend to fight this thing that way. I intend to fight it on my terms. Here we go. Which of you is going to go out? It's one of the two. I can always pivot. Okay, we got lucky. Aw, man, I actually just realized I have flares, but they're in the other room. They're in the workbench. There's certain things I have to relearn, and one of them is to always keep a flare on me during the night. Ooh, oh, right, it's you. Okay, yeah. Oh, I get sad just looking at you. You're just one of the many I did dirty. Now if we can get some tape, a branch, and most expensively the shovel head, I think that'll be a pretty good haul to go after the bride with. I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a bear trap, a Molotov, and if all else fails, just wail on her for the rest. Of course, if I could have a gun, that would also probably do a lot. I'm also gonna buy some of that tape from you, just so that we have it for later. And today, I think we're going hunting, because elk antlers are a good source of early game income. Now, as an alternative to the shovel, how can we upgrade this thing? We can give it more durability, inflict more damage, and have attacks use less stamina. That may not be worth it, however, I think more damage will be. Now, first things first, let's clear this camp. There we go. Boom. And that's a good use of that. Wow, that actually was a lot more effective than I expected. But now we can move in and start looting the spoils as soon as that goes out. There we go. Alright, we're not going to Molotov you. We're going to... Nope, 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 no, no! Ow! Okay, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I don't know if I'm going to have time to place this. I think I have to run. Can we get your attention from here? Good news is that you're big and wide and angry. Come on, nope, this way. There you are, and that will enable us to go to town. Oh wow, you are actually really, really tough. But this lasts a really, really long time, which is good! Actually, you're just the man I wanted to see. I actually need a staff from you. I don't know if you have one. I don't know if any of you can spawn one, but no? You're just gonna run? Okay, little coward. I just don't want to risk you leading me into something worse. Ah, very, very nice. Ah, so much stuff. But wait, this is a different field. This is the one that I think that before backed onto that really weird house. And another tractor. Oh, there's so much gas, so much gas. What is that? There you are. You guys don't want anything to do with me. You're just running off every time. Oh, shiny stone. Alright, I forgot about this thing. Actually, I don't believe I ever learned what it did. Molly on target. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't respawn, or if they do it like super slowly. So clearing these out does actually make traversal near my base a lot safer. Do you have a staff for me? No, come on. Oh, you really just don't want anything to do with me, huh? Oh, these savages just aren't savaging. I think it's kind of funny how long I avoided enemies for in the original playthrough, and now I'm the one, like, chasing them through the forest when they're just kind of trying to do their own thing. Alright, let's sell you all this stuff. All these batteries, antlers, and the shiny stone. Because I have plenty that I want from you. I want the watch, I want the toolbox. What I'm thinking right about now is screw the shovel. Because once the bride is on fire, she's going to be hard to get to. We're going to build ourselves the gun. And besides, at this level of health, we don't want to engage her in close range anyway. Is that some good stuff out there I see? Looks like it is. Thank you. Those noises are scary, but that's the thing, is that this game wants to paralyze you with fear. As long as you don't and are willing to confront yourself, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? I didn't think that would actually work. I even less thought it would take away weapon condition, which is my main problem with what just happened. I think it might have even taken a little bit of health away from me. And there we go. Just enough. And just worth it. We've got to avoid combat on the way back. Ah, another one. Well, that'll be useful for later. Right now I don't really have the equipment to deal with you. Right now I'm actually more interested in heading to the western edge. And I've kind of already outgrown this place, already outpaced its resources. So it's time to start doing the Wolfman's job. We need to make our way to the Silent Forest. Here we are. I'd forgotten how dark it is when you actually have to venture into the woods. You would think the game would tell you about something like that. But here we go. You guys in your shells. And something dragging furniture around inside. Gas. I do have torches to help clear you guys out. Hang on, we'd better equip that right now, actually. All the rags we can eat. Everything about this game is just putrid, and that's why I love it. The whole thing is just rot. All this dead livestock. And an egg. I don't remember what you do with this. I know you can sell it, which might be more valuable to me right now than increasing our dosage. But we don't have the combo, and I don't remember how you get it. There's a room right here that yeah, this is how we get around. More rags. It's just gearing me up to completely destroy. Anybody here? Oh, there's so much stuff! This game is still capable of spooking me. Ow! Come on. Come into the light. You're not easy to fight in the dark at all. Ow. Die. No. That was close. But you are carrying a staff that we need. Oh my god, it's just, the second I had to fight you in the dark, it made everything so much more difficult. We might as well take one of these pills, since we're not going to use it later. Oh, there's so much stuff here. The door code is 3333. Can't get any easier. Remember it. I'm not opening that door after dark anymore. Went to get some gas from the pig shed. I'll be back after dark. Ah, yes, the pig shed. I remember it well. Ooh, and a shiny stone. Okay, we'll leave some of the lesser needed stuff here. And this has been fruitful. Not bad considering how long it took the first time around, huh? We're like 5 or 6 episodes deep, if not more already. Out we go. Oh, I remember you. And I will be back for your shotgun shells. In the last hideout. Now, I never figured out what that was. Some of you actually suggested that the last hideout might actually be our own apartment. Sell you the shiny stone. Buy me the toolbox. And the handgun frame, all this stuff, I might actually end up saving for the other trader. Just because it's probably more efficient considering we get free rep with the other guy. Let's craft our upgrades. And now we can make... we can't quite make the armor yet, but we can make a pistol. It would actually be cheaper at this point to make the shovel, like a lot cheaper. But I feel like if the bride is on fire, we're gonna have to plunk away at her from range. I think it is crafted with a magazine already in it. We have one extra. I think I'm still gonna go full steam ahead on that idea. That's not good. You scared the bejesus out of me. Ah, this is night 4. This is the first time something's actually come around. Yeah, I see you in the other room. Just caught a glimpse of you through the cracks in the wall. It's actually the first time I've realized I could do that. Oh, there's something outside. Maybe worth... See, I just need cash right now. If I can get you to come in here, that would be beneficial. Yeah, I think you're trying to find me now. So come on in. Ow. Ow! Jerk. Let's just use our abilities, Matthew. And I wonder, like, I think the night probably still counts as day 4, right? So it'll be reset in the morning? Oh, wow, I've actually just had a horrible thought, though. This is my only melee weapon. If this breaks, I'm literally defenseless. I mean, I still have my torch, I think. Do I? Yeah, I do, but that's it. The last thing will be to Molotov myself. Uh-oh. You caught in a trap? Yes, you are. Always count on the good old bear trap. So now I have the weapon parts. It's just going to be a matter of gathering up a few hundred more reputation so that I can get the handgun frame, and then we'll be in business to go get the bride. You could argue that this is an inefficient use of resources, that I should be getting the shovel, and you're probably right, but my goal is to go for her. Alright, head into the Silent Forest. Need to gain some reputation, need to find some stuff. But I also have to accept that I may have to spend the night here. And this may be where things get a bit hairier than I'm used to. If I can take on these big dogs... Ow! I thought you were dead. If I can take on you guys, then I'll be in significantly better shape, though. Can use that to gain some more essence. And I believe you're poison, right? The ones that are still moving are poison. Here we are. Oh, no, there's something walking around. And that's the worst part. When you first enter here, you're so under-equipped. You have no idea what's around you. But if we just head west, we should be able to make it to the hideout. Yes. Oh, that's nice. It's actually real close to the entrance. Sell that. Yes, and we can repair this. Oh, so much stuff. We'll leave some of these planks here because we are going to be moving here very shortly, I think. Uh-oh. Where you at? I'd rather you come to me in the light. Where are you? I'm trying to find the wolf's camp, but not these wolves. I must be getting close, though, right? Oh, now I really am a little lost lamb again. Are you actually dead? Nope, nope, no you're not, no you're not, no you're not. Oh, come on. Yes, I think we're here. Yes! Yes, okay. Well, against your expectations, it seems I've impressed you. Oh. I think this is, yeah, this is the silo. And while that music is quite creepy if you don't know what it is, I recognize this as the home, or at least the hideaway, of the musician. Okay, a lot of good stuff right near the entrance to the Silent Forest. I think we're making good headway. I've actually accidentally stumbled into the pig shed. I'm actually in really bad shape right now. So I need to make my way back to the house and heal up by whatever means. Let's just have a drink from the well, and we'll live to fight another day. Now here's an 11th hour question. What's up here? Burned house. This house to me was one of the spookiest aspects of the entire game, in my opinion, because it's so understated. What happens if I... Nope, 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 nope. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. Not risking it. I need that reputation. The stuff I need to upgrade my dosage is good enough. Oh, great. I'd actually really like it if you could not. That is the property of Librarian YT Incorporated. Please leave the premises, sir. Okay, just one more day. Just one more day and we can buy what you have. In the meantime, let us cook our next cookable. And we gain our next ability. Healing by eating mushrooms would be good, but I think I am going to go for Eagle Eye. Oh no, it's one of these. Oh, it's one of these. Shiny stone? Yeah, you're not gonna let me keep them, though. Just pick them all up and run for the door. Oh wow, this merry-go-round actually has physics. What a game. Now I'm clearly being lured, but I'm pretty sure that the outcome of these dreams actually affects things in the world, doesn't it? We're being moved into the swamp. Here we are. I don't believe I've seen this before. But having completed the game, I do understand what it's meant to be, what it represents. Let's get out of here. Or let's see if we can get out of here, even. Nope, we're dead, 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 we're dead. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that, I was having a little bit of a moment. In fact, I'm even willing to start dipping into my own highly precious reserves for the day, just to make this happen today. We can even reduce it to that, 436. Okay, I don't think I need to sell one of these gas cans. I think I can just do this. Doesn't have enough room. What do you mean he doesn't have enough room? I'm gonna make enough room. Handgun frame. Bought. Craft the pistol. We are now 2.5 hours from starting, and I probably could have been faster. The speedrun records for this game must be insane. Alright, without further ado, I've got a wedding to attend. Okay, maybe this stuff will be useful during the fight. But this all feels like a super big deal for me. Honestly, it was such a memorable moment the first time I encountered this place. And it's honestly one of the most terrifying experiences I've had in gaming. I mean, I barely got away. Now, I'm not afraid, I'm ready. But we're only going to get one shot at this. Remember, in the previous playthrough, I actually did try to come back here and Zero Dark 30 the Bride when I was a lot more powerful. But when I arrived, I found only an empty house. Also, I don't think I came through the field the first time around. But the crows tell the tale that somewhere in here is a rotting corpse. Maybe from a previous newlywed? There's the doggo. We can handle you without the need for... Ow, a trap. Ow. You had a longer chain than I previously thought. No matter. We have 2 pills. We have a bear trap. Should have brought 2, honestly. We have a Molotov, and we have our gun. Oh, this feels bad. This feels real bad. The ghosts, whose abilities I do not actually know, and so we won't be messing with so long as they don't mess with us. Oh, right. What was the code? 7672. Oh, that would have been embarrassing if I forgot my invite. Here we are. We're gonna leave these doors open. Can't use a lockpick either. Oh, that's right. We had to find our way in. But there's a door right here. And we just have to push our way through, and we get a flashlight. Now I feel pretty embarrassed about selling all my batteries. Pigs just roaming around. We gotta think about where we want to place our bear trap. That was really creepy, watching you dart around the corner. I didn't notice anything like that the last time. We can get a steering wheel from here. In fact, Pietrek will probably be interested in that. Maybe we should use the flare in this room. Oh, right, because she's gonna come through that locked door. Of course you have. Where's that door? It's right there. We want our bear trap right, I think, here. Right in the open. Someplace we can maneuver around, but that we're likely to be able to get her to run over. Right? Someplace the door won't hit. Get our cocktail ready. I think the melee weapon doesn't even matter, so we'll just put our pills in that slot. This is scary, guys. This is real scary. Is that flare ready, actually? Here's the reception hall. The reception forest, rather. No. The music is starting to build. Is this when you show up? Yep. Okay, Yep, you have. Let's get this ready. Come on, into the trap, no! I need you to into the trap. Here, right here. That's a hit. My heart is beating out of my chest right now, okay? That did not go according to plan. But I think it's over. And she, well, besides the obvious talking, she was not a regular chomper. She didn't even leave a body behind. Oh my god, I need a second. My hands are like shaking. Even with all this extra confidence, it's still... it's a good thing she doesn't quite know how to dodge around a table. But we did it. We did it, and we're in much better shape because of it. We didn't get anything out of it, but... god dang it, I'm proud. This window wasn't barricaded before. And this door wasn't locked before. Take that for sale. And I think we're gonna get out of here now. I hadn't realized how late I had let it get. But that is going to be the end of this part. Last time I came through here, it was a mad dash for my life. That thing in hot pursuit, no health on me, and knowing that there wasn't a thing I could do to stop it. But knowledge is power in this game, and, well, I certainly gained a lot of knowledge over that 30-part series. I think I'm gonna end this part momentarily. Only because I've been recording now for 2 hours, 45 minutes, and I think making this a little two-part return would be a nice short and sweet way to come back to this. I think that's a fair way to divide things up, a series with a two-part goal, and one goal in each part. So this was the Bride. Next part, we're gunning for the Wolfman. Oh, hey, there's a little bunny in my basin, now it's leaving. Aw. I wonder if it would have been persistent through the night if I had actually, trapped it and kept it here. Keep a little pet bunny. If my character could sleep, he'd be sleeping a little more soundly tonight. Honestly, that's what this feels like. It feels like I've slain the monster under the bed. And while going after the Wolfman is more of a hatred thing, this was very much about not wanting her to be out there. It's, like I said, it's something that's been bothering me since the first playthrough, which at this point, it's probably over a year since I encountered her. It's just like a form of closure, knowing that it could be done, knowing that I was able to do it. And so, if nothing else, I'm really happy that that happened in this series. Honestly, I almost feel like this was more personal than the Wolfman. But don't worry, he's not getting off easy. Next episode, we're going to be moving into the second base, either tomorrow night or the night after. We're going to buy the shovelhead and basically bring ourselves as tough as we got in the original series, all overnight. And somebody's back knocking at my chamber door. Oh man, I should have kept the flashlight with me. Pill. Just regular old pill. Honestly, I was super worried that there may have been some kind of follow-up or reprisal coming to me in the exact same way. But no. It seems in the Darkwood, the forest itself will conspire to make sure you don't get a good night's rest. See, that's the thing, is that there's all these individual characters within the Darkwood, but the whole thing basically functions as one organism, it seems. Sometimes it even seems to have a will of its own. Although, even in the complete ending, it's not entirely sure just how much that's actually true. It certainly comes across that way. Oh, come on. I don't have time for you. Is that you knocking on the door or stepping into a bear trap? The bear trap it is. At least give me your stuff. Thank you. And thank you. Won't be bothering to replace that because I think I'm moving tomorrow. And day 7. 1 week, 1 kill. Let's see if we can accelerate that pace for the Wolfman, shall we? But until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Oh, it is so good to be back.